Welcome to another screencast from wordy.tv. I've mentioned in other screencasts before that I go to a Meetup group for WordPress users. They also have one for developers, and there's an associated SEO Meetup group nearby in my area. SEO being search engine optimization. But last night I mentioned to someone that I wasn't getting any search engine love from my site, this one, wordy.tv. And if we just go here, let's go to dashboard. I have the plugin Jetpack installed to make it mobile responsive. And here we have a few stats, and as you can see, two views, 5, 9. Not many, considering that I also have the Yoast Seo plugin, which generally rates all your posts, and if they're any good, you get a green light. Good being that they should be picked up by the search engines and so forth. Green light here. This is a draft just for something I was testing. But if we scroll down, you can see every post has a green light, which means I've been doing the right thing. I've been supplying good information, linking externally, internally, adding images with alternative text. Basically all the things you're supposed to do according to Yoast. But still, this site is not really getting any recognition by Google or Bing or any other search engines. So we have to find out why. One of the reasons is, I was informed last night, and I guess I type of knew it, was that I really did like the appearance of this website. But there's more to a website than just appearance. We currently have this one here, which is a standard theme that it comes with every new WordPress site, and it stays within all WordPress sites, which is handy because I've reverted back to it. I used to be this theme here, which is Lady Laptop info. And it was a pretty cool looking theme. I liked the right hand sidebar. I thought the header picture looked good, and the little bit of paint and the spray and the laptop. It seemed to promote what I was trying to do with this site. But that's where the good things end. As I said, up until yesterday, I had this theme here as the front page. But last night, after going to excuse me, to the WordPress Meetup group, by the way, meetup.com is where you go to find similar events in your own area. After I went there last night, I discovered there's trouble in paradise. And by way of that, what I was pointed towards was a website to test the theme. So if we go over to here, themecheck.org. Now, what we do is we have to select a file. I'll just bring up downloads. We have to select a file that is in the zip form, which is not that hard. I'll show you here. Casa Green. All right, actually what I'll do is Lady Laptop. Let's stay on subject. Lady Laptop. I'll click here. Then what I'll do is I'll compress it. And now we have a zip file. And what I'll do is I'll drag this zip file over to the desktop. We'll minimize this. Now, we are here at themecheck.org, and we are going to select the file. And we're already in desktop. And what we're going to scroll down and hopefully find is Lady Laptop. Remembering this was the theme that was being used on wordy.tv. Choose, submit. And the news is not good. This rates you out of 100. So let's just give it a second to validate all the code and go through it. A big fat 0. validation score 0, 6 critical alerts, 12 warnings. If we scroll down, it's got all this higgly-piggly stuff, which is probably malware, spyware. Perhaps underneath it all it says buy Timex watches or something silly like that. But basically it's no good, it's jumble. The search engines know it's jumble, they know there's something not right, and basically they do not want to go near it. There's all these warnings as well. But look, long story short, we can go through all the warnings and that. Some of them I don't even know, to be honest, but none of it's good. If you test a theme and it comes up 0, you're not doing something right. So the situation there was, let's open up another window. I'll just show you quickly where I was getting it so you can avoid. Funny thing is, I have mentioned this site previously on wordy.tv, and I will have to amend that post because I have discovered a few of my sites that were using this particular website. They all contain bad themes, and the theme is possibly one of the most important things of your website. So here we are here, generic WP themes. I'll just open it up. Look, they're nice looking themes, and perhaps if all you want is a placeholder, you might be a local plumber, Caulfield Plumbing, and one of these themes might look really good for your site, and you're not worried about search engines and things like that. Maybe it would suit you, but I'm actually saying close this window because these guys, they offer 3 themes, but you cannot trust them. It's as simple as that. As I said, the theme in question came from here, and it's been ranked 0. So we're going to go back here, close off that window, and we're going to go back here, and we're going to consider that we need something else for Wordy. We had that. We had currently put it back to a standard theme. Let's go to wordpress.org and then click on themes and type in the word responsive, which means it is actually suitable for the mobile world. You can use it on a smartphone, tablets, laptops, everything. It will actually fit to the size of the screen. And if you want your sites to be recognized by Google, you need a responsive theme because they are going to do an algorithm update soon and penalize sites that are not made responsive. There are plugins such as Jetpack that will allow your site to become mobile, but if you can get a dedicated theme, I think you probably should. I'm already on the responsive page. So yeah, basically I would type that in here, click enter, and the results would come up. I scrolled down, and for the purpose of the exercise, just to stuff me up, it's not here. I had Casa Green appear before, and hopefully, here it is. I was going to say hopefully it'll come again. So what we did was we clicked download. I already have it in my downloads here, and you may have noticed I even had put it into wordy.tv, but I haven't put it on the front page yet. So we want Casa Green. Here we go. Casa Green. It has been downloaded. Apple Mac downloads Casa Green. I've highlighted it. Compress. Casa Green zip. And there it is there. Drag it over to the desktop. Keep both. I already had one on there still. We'll replace. It doesn't really matter. Minimize that. And let's go back to the theme verification service. Select file. Keeping in mind we just put Casa Green on the desktop. Let's scroll down. Find Casa Green. Here it is. Remember, we compressed it into a zip file. We then moved it onto the desktop. We are now selecting it, choose, submit. And let's see what the score out of 100 is for here. Keeping in mind that the theme is one of the most important parts of your website, being that the theme has to be structurally sound, not contain malware or any other bad coding, programming, etc. Look at this, 98. 2 warnings, which is fine, it's not a perfect world. Presence of custom header. Well, all that means is that no reference to custom header was found in the theme. I'm going to assume that you have to put in your own image into the header. And the other one, presence of editor style. No preference to add editor style was found in the theme. Look, I'm not even quite sure what that means. I'll read into it later. Long story short, 98% as opposed to 0. I guess we know what's the better theme here. So I had already uploaded it, but I hadn't activated it. So let's just click on the front here. Now, we had this theme here, but what we had done is we used the Jetpack plugin to make it mobile responsive. Come on, scroll down. Oh, here we go. It's one of those, it's having an Apple moment. Scroll down, not up, down. And as you can see, everything's centered and all the usual sidebar is down in the footer, because when you're on your mobile phone, you will scroll down to get to all this information rather than see it in the sidebar, which is normally here. So that's cool. We did make the change yesterday. We made the change from what was Lady Laptop Info, because it got a 0 score on themecheck.org. We made the change to a standard WordPress theme. And then we went to this. Let's have a live preview. Yeah, as I said, there's no image header, so it probably looks pretty plain and not great. But the fact of the matter is, its core functionality is so much better than the previous theme, Lady Laptop Info. We will actually save and activate this because it's a responsive theme. It's what Google wants your website to be. I thought I was okay, because I'll just go here, plugins, install plugins. Yeah, it should scroll down to show you. Jetpack. So I had installed Jetpack, and on settings, there was the option down here of mobile theme. And as you can see, I had activated it because it's offering the option to deactivate. But if we can actually have a theme that is fully dedicated to being mobile responsive, I think it's possibly the way to go. And this is what the website looks like now. It's going to need a little bit of work. Sure, it doesn't look as pretty. Although we do have, once again, we do at least have the sidebar. Whereas when I was using Jetpack a few seconds ago, we'd lost all that. And we have a footer section, which would be what would appear in the smartphone tablet view. But when we're on a laptop as such, we do get a sidebar, so I'm pretty happy about that. And later on, we can add a image header here. So I'm actually pretty happy with this, and I'm happy to know I'm using a theme that is 98% functionality good and also coded well. And that was a free theme from WordPress.org. So basically, we went to WordPress.org, we selected a responsive theme, which was Casa Green. We then went to our downloads, we highlighted it, we compressed it into a zip file, which we then dragged over to the desktop. We then went to themecheck.org, We tested it. It came up, well, 98% out of 100. That is pretty good when you consider the previous one was 0. We then went to our website, into themes, and we installed it. Customize. See, we actually have the option now to customize. You'll see it here. I'll just click on it. Site title, tagline, colors, background image. No image selected. As I said, there is the option to add that image. Widgets, static front page. There are a few things here. I'm not going to go into them, or other than just to say that we have installed successfully a mobile responsive theme. And for the moment, I'm going to leave it at that, because the point of this little episode was for wordy.tv to be a mobile responsive website that actually had a workable theme. Sure, the other one looked pretty, it looked nice, I really liked it, but the fact of the matter is it got a 0 on the validation, which means search engines could have been avoiding it. It wasn't working properly. It had malware, spyware, hidden links inside the code. It was no good. So basically what we need to do is we need to check our themes. We need to get them from reputable places such as WordPress.org. And what we'll also do is we'll spend just 2 quick minutes. Theme check. No, we want theme. What are you doing? Theme forest is one. And I've written for it because I'm a goose. All right, there. Theme forest. Save the forest. Well, we'll do that next time. Oh, man, what am I doing? Okay. Theme forest. There you go. This is one that is a reputable site that you could go to look. These ones cost, but keep in mind, you know, sometimes you get what you pay for, and my free themes were, as we said, they were no good. So this is Theme Forest. That's one site to go to. Another one that I know of is Studiopress. And I'm just starting to look into these myself. So, you know, at this point, we are all at the same level. But I do know what we want is to be searching for responsive sites. And for the moment, we'll go away from that. But Studiopress, Theme Forest are 2 places where you can go to get secure and industry standard WordPress themes. So that's pretty cool. Okay, at this point in time, I think we've achieved what we wanted to. I've used up a bit of your time, but trust me, the time spent watching this was well and truly worth it. And maybe you'll come back and have a look at wordy.tv, read a few of the other articles, because it's all about WordPress, and it's coming from me, who does not claim to be an expert, but is happy to share their journey up to this point. And here we go there. Mobile WordPress plugin is Jetpack. And I have still used that on some other sites. And I was able to test the theme. To the point, let's go here actually. Website stuff. If I scroll down, mobile test, here we go. So Google /webmasters tools mobile friendly / and then you put in your test. This is testing another site of mine, which is using Jetpack. It's analysing it. So the other site is not a responsive site. I've actually used the Jetpack plugin, and it's being tested now. And last time I looked at it, it came up mobile friendly, which is handy. Here we go. Awesome. This page is mobile friendly. But what we're going to do is we're going to just quickly, while we're here, we've installed the theme of Casa Green for wordy.tv. Let's analyse it. There's not too much on the site, so it happens pretty quick. And let's hope that we get mobile friendly, because The Google algorithm change will penalise the site if not. That's worth knowing. So here we go, we're nearly there. Mobile friendly, it's a responsive theme. So we've checked the theme. We've checked the theme here. We got a good score. We're now doing mobile friendly test. And when this comes up, awesome. This page is mobile friendly. It gives a little screenshot down here of what it looks like. And look, the world's not perfect, but my world's just a little bit better today because of doing this. You should too. That's all I'm going to say. And one more time, what we'll do is, we'll go back here. Okay, let's enter this. And here we go. Google /webmasters tools /mobile friendly /. You'll get that, and test your sites to make sure that you're going to be okay. And let's have one last look at Wordy, just because I'm pleased to think that it's all good now, or as good as it can be for this very quick video tutorial. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.